Hello there. Steam has started a very interesting service on its front page today, or a service, I should say, an event called the Spring Cleaning. And essentially, the goal of any Steam event these days is to get badges, which I'm not particularly concerned about. But what's cool is how you earn badges in this event is you play games that you own but haven't played in a long time, or play games in your library that you haven't touched yet that you own, like you can dust them off, or go back to a game you haven't played, and they actually generate a list from your library for you and say, "Hey, go look at this game that you maybe haven't tried yet." And I think it's an awesome idea, because for people like me, I have a lot of games I haven't played in my Steam library just from various bundles, and I mean that's basically it. Like I don't explicitly buy just one game I won't play. They usually come in a humble bundle or a Steam bundle of some kind that will include some other games that I just happen to not get around. I have no idea how I managed to pick up tonight's game, which is Nosferatu, The Wrath of Malachi, which is a first-person survival horror game developed by Swedish game developer Idle FX and published by iGames in 2003. Neither of those entities have a Wikipedia article, so I have no idea if they're still active or if some part of them is still active. I simply don't know. But this is like first-person horror shooter that fits very well with our theme for the Eldritch Evening, and I figured let's try it out. Spend an hour maybe or so with it, see what it does, and go from there, I guess. So let's check it out. So I know literally nothing about this, aside from that it's a first-person shooter with horror elements.
On a misty October night in the Transylvanian mountains, you arrive to join your family and some of their closest friends at Castle Malachi, where your sister Rebecca is to be wed to the son of the wealthy Romanian count. Arriving a day later than your family, you're thrilled about the reunion and the festivities that will follow. However, as the coach taking you from the train station hurries through the fog towards the dark and ominous-looking castle, you get a horrible feeling that everything is not what it is supposed to be. As the coach drops you off at the castle gates, you're left alone in the dark, your torch barely illuminating the large, blackened gates in front of you. An icy wind sends a horrifying chill through your bones as you manage to push the massive gates open. Walking through the vault towards the empty castle plaza, you prepare yourself for the worst. God help us all.
Okay. God help us all indeed. My favorite part of that was your parents and their friends, which implies that they're not your friends. Okay, so we have ourselves a clock in the upper left that's not accurate. Okay, so we're not doing any sort of real-time stuff. Got a film grain over it, so it's not your perception or my stream. There's an intentional filter put on it. East wing, west wing, main courtyard. Okay. What are our... Yeah, let's look at our controls here. Primary, secondary. Reload with R. Drop with G. Action with E. Drop with space. F5 is quick save, F6 is quick load. We'll probably use those. So, interestingly enough, this has 0 setup for video. I had to download a patch / alternate version of the executable to run this in a modern resolution. There's no, like, setup here. Like, as you see, none of these are set up. So, okay. Let's resume. You found your cane sword. Okay. Animation on that is very interesting. It's like it's losing a few frames, but not. Okay. Well, that's unfortunate.
Ah, James. The pain.
We've been fools, I
can't
say.
take it much longer. Please.
Okay, I'm not gonna read all
bring
this.
Dr. Amersfield.
I mean, out loud. The Count is a vampire. Take my crucifix, the vampires pull back away from it. Find Dr. Amersfield. Okay. I found a crucifix. Which is literally a thing I hold up. I can charge it up and release its crucifix energy. Okay. That's interesting. Does not have any healing. Need the east wing key to open this door. Also, equip a wooden stake and something about using it as a torch. I don't know if that was a connected piece of information or not. So, I have these photos in my tab menu. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with them though. Alright, so my family's come to meet to see Dracula, and they're being murdered now. I don't think these are vampires. No, they just seem unbothered by my crucifix. I will slash them though. Oh god, there's the end. Okay, maybe we'll play this on easy, just to get the hang of it, because I don't think we're going to be doing a full run of this. So just so we can see what it's doing, let's play it on easy, and not watch that again, please. Thank you. Okay. We have a cane sword. We know there are bad guys in there. Father falls from the
pain. I can't take it much longer.
Well,
Please bring Dr. Amersfield.
there's a lot of different. It's a horn. Gunpowder and bullets, okay. Wooden stake. I'm finding all sorts of stuff. Silent sound of the stake. Good stake in action. Okay. That's quick save, because I don't want to go through these steps again. Okay, let's explore more by running with Wild Abandon. Don't want to fall down there, that seems bad. Okay, some health. More bullets. Oh, I don't... Okay, so if you go above your health, it ticks down very quickly, so... Okay, hadn't known that. But we're learning. We're seeing what this game does. Must be a lot of light to be spitting out rays like that. Main castle is a no. Not surprised. I like his little... Oh my god, it's a dog. Rest in peace, dog. This film filter is intense. It's a... It is not subtle in any way whatsoever. And there's no way to disable it aside from trying to find some patch or ini file somewhere. Use the crucifix on the water to make it holy. Holy water splash on creatures of darkness is a powerful weapon. Well, of course I would make my crucifix holy. Whoa, I blessed the shit out of that water. It's a neat little mechanic to bless water and then use it as a weapon. It's kind of cool. We're going to be periodically quick saving, so we don't have to do this again. Nice square. So that's lightning. Okay, east wing key. Back with over health. I like all these different places I can go at the beginning. That's cool. It's quick. I mean, quick load times I would hope for a game from 2003. I'm loading quickly. So, as I understand, there is some element of randomness to this game. Allegedly, some part of it is... how it's generated, I don't know. I just know that it does some level of generation for the levels, so... A roguish. Kind of before that was a thing, which is neat. A book. Father of Aville's Encyclopedia of the Dead, Part 7. The ghoul represents a more demonic aspect in the spirit world and can spawn anywhere. Ghouls, similar to a vampire, they are reanimated dead people in human form. I feel like reanimated dead people is not an academic way to say that. The ghoul, however, eats flesh, human flesh, while the vampire drinks blood. Makes sense. Ghoul acts neither by will nor intellect, but will back away from a holy relic like a crucifix. Good to know we have one of those. So crucifix is on 2. Looks like fist is on 3, 4, 5, 7. Fists are on 7. We are ready to spread the... Okay, and crucifix. And crucifix. And crucifix. You don't see... Whoa, that's a... They're jumping. Part frog, part human, clearly. Okay. That was a little weird. I guess those aren't ghouls because they're not. Didn't seem to care about my crucifix activities. Maybe I wasn't using it right. It is. There's no alternate action for the crucifix. Just hold it and shake it. It's like a shake weight. The jostling of the camera after you take a hit is quite intense. I like the quiet use of a flat texture for the little columns there. Smart. More books. Shadow vampires are fragile and ancient. They are hollow and their withering, contorted bodies are shrouded only by layers and layers of torn black cloth. They fear holy items and are thrown back to the land of shadows when facing a crucifix. Assuming I'm using it correctly. The shadow vampires strike from the shadows. Unheard and unseen, making their ambushes extremely lethal. Okay. So shadow vampires will come from the shadows. Look out for those. The vampires, not the shadows. Oh, I need the crypt key. Okay. Already having more fun with this than I did on Unreal, just saying. Alright. Oh, I tire easily. Okay, so we did get the East Wing key, though, as a result of our efforts here. Now we have a little compass, so it's tiny almond. So east is that one, okay. Alright, we did this. Hope it doesn't fall down at some point. So he's still alive. He's just gonna chill there and ride in agony for a little bit. I want to check it out down here first before I go start opening locked doors. That looks more like a goal. Let's try and crucifix him. Ah, okay. So it's like a stun. Okay, my health is at -5, or is it 2? That's a vampire. Woodwind section kicks in. Oh my god, he's not staying down. Do I need to stake him? I'll stake him if I have to. Health, I appreciate that. See, I'm worried he's gonna just pop back up. There's a lot of health here. That's cool. Because I basically just sworded him. I didn't. I guess because I used the crucifix? Okay, well, there's plenty of health down here when I need it. That's good to know. Lots of interesting doors. Okay. Pardon? Okay. Took some fall damage there, that's unfortunate. Hi. Okay, so these guys I know like are these are just guys, and that gun hurts a lot. It's suppressing nobody. Seven health. Guns hurt. Kids. Alright, let's go back and get the health. The gun is on 4. I have either 121 bullets or 12 bullets and 1. Oh, they're not gonna be clips, so I don't know why that would. It's a very interesting reticle here. The gun is no iron sights or aiming. I think we'll save that till we need it. Is this a statue of a dog? With, I need Aunt Sophie's cage. Aunt Sophie and her cages. Okay, so that looks like that's, I have 16 bullets. Okay. I mean, he looks a friendly dog. He's not moving a whole lot, but that's fine. Very pale wooden stakes lying floating on the floor. That was a goal. It was. Not easy, those guys take quite a few hits. We have some sort of demonic chanting happening around. Found ammo for a machine gun. Okay, so we're gonna play with different types of guns here. That's interesting. Level design wise, it's fine. It's pretty blocky. Even for 2003. I mean, it's a castle, and it clearly wasn't a developer with a ton of money, but I mean, it's selling it pretty well. Like I feel adequately like I'm in a castle. There's lots of different twists and turns and ways to go, so it's doing some stuff. Giving me lots of items, lots of things to interact with. This looks like a worm on light all of a sudden. So, oh, there's an interesting volume around this device. Sure. Ghost horse. Sound clip. Dot sound clip. Dot wave. So yeah, definitely one of the cons or the issues with this is the animation of both myself and my enemies. It seems like the damage is done at the beginning of the animation, not the end. So as I pull back the sword, well, my camera is drunk, apparently. Sorry. As I pull back the sword, the damage is done, and they seem to be doing similar things, or how they reach back to claw, and I take damage on the reach back, which is hard to obviously predict in the heat of battle. Oh my god! Let's try our gun. Cool. I like the implied recoil of the reticule widening as I shoot. Those look like teeth instead of machine gun ammo. This is a very... I'm not sure what the design of this for a building would be. A small staircase up to a ledge that does nothing. There's a skeleton there. Okay. I think I'm quite exhausted this. And there's no, like, climbing mechanic or anything. I mean, it kind of looks like I should be able to... There's no... Oh, there's a region to go up there. Let's investigate this. I'll put my sword away. Or... take it out of here. Not sure where the blue light's coming from. Just generic spooky blue light. Oh! Can I cheese it up there? I forgot to tweet about this. Stand by. Trying to do that more. Alright, now that that bit of bookkeeping is out of the way, we can get back to business. Okay. This is where I came in, this is where... Nope, this is new. Do your books not float? See, here's part one. I should have read this. So I should read this first and then go back and read the other parts. Vampires are a creature of the night, and during the day they enter a coma like sleep, perhaps a torpor. Vampires usually possess some unusual supernatural attributes. Vampires avoid garlic, sunlight, sacred symbols such as the crucifix, and holy water. And they may need to sleep on their native soil. That's a hard maybe. They may be killed by thrusting a stake through their hearts. It's a big book just to say that, but it's useful all the same. I also feel like I'm walking with a limp, or like I've been significantly injured. So how many... Oh, I need to reload. It's with the... It's a 28/1. Okay. So, I mean, this is like in the 1900s, so guns aren't fast. I think that's when this is set. This little hallway does not do much. All right, I need to reload it. Stand by. I thought I killed him. It's interesting that he don't know through which means he came back. Creepy chandelier moving creepily. Oh. like a different kind of ghoul. I should go find some healing. I don't actually know where I am in relation. I'm continuously in a new place, so I'm gonna seek solace somewhere else. But I think there was some health in one of the rooms back here. So for easy, this is not. I don't know if that's just me bumping into the awkward animations and not. Thought I had. Oh, I had the east wing key, not the east tower key. All right, we're so. Oh, those things suddenly do a lot of damage. Okay, so we have some things that are some enemies that come back or wait till you've passed till they spawn. That's effective when it comes to scaring you. I guess yeah, they were waiting for me to go through that room and get the healing before I attacked. God, I took 3 damage from that. Okay, let's maybe not die from falling damage. Alright, here's the good stuff. I don't know why the 5's backwards. I don't know, it's an interesting stylistic choice. Alright, let's resume our exploits in the East Tower. This isn't, like, it feels a little rough, but it's actually not that bad. I don't know, it's oddly compelling in a way that I did not expect. I think I might have already seen the end of this tree of doors. Maybe not. I feel like the sword is really not the thing to default to. Spooky heavenly aura surrounds the boulder that blocks this path. It can only be removed with the aid of God's hand. I don't know about you, man, but this looks like a devil. It looks like the devil's work. It has a red aura about it. I don't know what about it makes you think God, but no, I trust you. You're the protagonist. Yeah, I'm gonna just rock this gun, because some of those things do a lot of damage. That's a spirit who does not seem to care about my gun. Care about my crucifix. He did. He's just a pile of polygons now. Alright. Audio picking up to make me think there's more than one. Yep. Thought I reloaded that. So does it not stay reloaded when you come? Okay, so it's there and come back to it. Okay, maybe I just didn't. Anyway, that long reloading is very good at building tension. Oh, this is nice. Nice map work here. We have many tapestries. Nope. Excuse me while I reload, please. So it's pretty good about the audio cues in terms of the action. Oh, Garrison. Which is hard to do, especially if your creatures might not behave as you expect. But so far, it's been pretty dead on. Sorry, my camera. I have a new method for fixing my camera to its position, and it's been misbehaving. He's got like a gait to him when he walks. It's like a tuk, tuk, tuk. It's not steady at all. I got one of those too. Should compare notes. That's just the same kind of gun, yeah. But this smells great. More Garrison. That's a... That's a portal of some kind, okay. It's just not spawning infinite ones. It doesn't appear to be. There's this deal with shooting through walls. Not great. Well, this is the thing. What was making all the spooky sounds, probably. Can I go through it? Can I use it? Nope. It's just the thing in the room. Can I show it to God? Only the window was impressed about God. Whoa. I slashed the portal. It's still making spooky sounds, so we'll see if that's a permanent thing. Yeah, damage done. I don't need to waste bullets on dogs. Usually. Yeah, those things do. Even this is on easy too. Damage is significant. So we know there's enemy afoot. Music doing spooky things. Oh, these things are totally going to come up and start walking around as soon as I leave. It's a new kind of stinger. I've definitely lost my sense of direction now. Oh, this is not reloaded. That's a problem. I like the having to reload the gun. That feels very cool. Because if you forget to, like I had, then you're kind of screwed. I like the way these things are moving around, both animation-wise and fidelity-wise. Slash away the pain. I guess I could probably done that earlier to avoid having 4 of them come at me.
Oh, thank God you're
it's
here,
the
James.
doctor. I found Aunt Emily, or Emil, Aunt Sophie, Uncle Andrew, and Gregory and brought them to safety yet? No, I have not met any of those people. You must succeed or they'll be slain. I've got all my medical equipment in my trunk at the main entrance. Take me there, I'll tend to your wounds. Okay.
Get us out of here, James!
Alright. Do I... Oh, I don't have to escort him, do I? I didn't reload my... Okay, I know I reloaded my gun this time. I know I did. Wait, what? Oh, I don't... Oh, I did not actually go there last time. I'm baffled, so we're gonna reload that. Good Christ, it's sorry. I mean, I thought that's where the doctor was. Also, I hope it's not Comic Sans underneath there. Wasn't he? He was. Kind of would like some more health now at this point. So he was totally there before, not the specter that I ended up encountering. I guess I could be using the stakes more, but they're always so.
Oh, James. What took you so long?
Empire Sickness has captured Greg, and it's willing to sacrifice her at the top of the raised East Clock Tower. You must rescue him. Have you found other people and brought them to safety yet? I found the doctor briefly, but I succeeded. Okay. Ma'am. You only have 1 hour left until midnight. Is this a... Do I have a time limit? Shit. Well, I could escort you back to see... Is there a... Do I get more time if I make it back to the... Well, let's go back the way we came. Ideally, there won't be... things in the way. Don't mind the smell in here.
James.
You don't actually, I'm not sure I've done an escort in like a horror first person game before. That's kind of interesting. I mean, escort quests usually are terrible, but and when that machine gun comes, I'm gonna be ready for it. Where'd you go? Forgot the way I came. I think it's this way. So the doctor has died. I failed to rescue him by 11. I'm guessing that's his cutoff.
If you're sure about this, I'll stick around until you're back.
What? Wait, where? He's totally dead now. Where did she go? Ma'am? Where'd you go, ma'am? I'm attempting to rescue you. You suddenly disappeared after saying, I'll wait right here. So is this like a speedrun thing where you need to find the best way to go through and... What are you doing in here? Hey. Hey.
If you're sure about this, I'll stick around until you're back.
I'm back. Let's resume. How did you end up in here? It's like a safe room of some kind? Come on. The entrance, right? That's what... Oh, look at this. Everyone has a little suitcase.
Safety at last.
Okay, that is a very cool thing, actually. So you bring them back, you get their rewards. Got an actual gun now. That's very cool. I got a little. Okay, but so it's real time because they said midnight is when. What I don't understand is what happened to the doctor when I found him. Had to reload. Yeah. Interesting. Okay. I may want to try and finish this. This is... I did not expect to want to see this through. Yeah, let's... Very pleasantly surprised with this. I mean, just from a design standpoint, like, it doesn't necessarily play incredibly well. And obviously it suffers from some technical issues, but it's doing some really interesting things in the first-person survivor/horror space. So yeah, I guess if I had brought the doctor. Oh, that's my stamina on the lower left. Okay. I was wondering what that was. So even just walking normally stresses him out. So you're encouraged to just... I wonder what impact that has, actually. Not just from running, obviously, but... oh, I think this is a dead end. Also, the vampire's gone. This room is completely silent. There are definitely parts of the East Wing I did not explore. Most of them were based around that area, but we're gonna double check. I'm not like losing health or anything if I'm hitting this cap, am I? No, I become tired. I think the garrison proper is what I need to go to the next unexplored area. I would love a map of some kind. I don't believe we saw a key for that. No. But I guess that's half the experiences. A woman falls forever, it seems, until she hits the castle floor. You tried so by whatever means, but dear Aunt Sophie is not alive. Aunt Sophie just died. Bummer. Okay, I can just psychically tell that I'm sliding around awkwardly. Let's Alright, game. That was weird. The game was moving me, sort of sliding me across the floor a little bit. I wonder if it just had trouble coming out of the cutscene thing. So I guess you would make notes about when the various people die. And try and order your game and play your run, essentially, to do it in the best order. Okay, a little scary. First admit that. Oh shit. That's my default for quick saving in Quake. But it's the quick load here. It's fine. We'll know what's gonna happen to Aunt Sophie here shortly. Is it 1109? Wait, no, this isn't going backwards. Yeah. Not going backwards, okay. Right, those are just like little safe rooms. They mean nothing. Am I just throwing away bullets by doing this? I just threw away all those bullets. Okay, we're gonna... So, we're doing the sim-based, the sim-style ammo where if you reload too early, then you've wasted your clip, like I just did there. That one I'm gonna eat as a punishment. Yeah, that's right. It's an interesting momentum that you get, which I think is what results in some of the fall damage you take from doing things you don't expect to. Okay, so that health was, there was health there before. So we have been seeing the randomization of this taking place. I mean, it looks like it places some items and weapons and ammo and health randomly, or distributes them differently, even through saves, which is very interesting because it does reduce the save, you know, the quote-unquote save scumming that you can do by reloading things. What? Oh, okay. I'll say F6 again. This is new. That's a waste. It's a man.
Thank God you're here, James.
But yeah, got bad news for you, Doc. So I'm guessing I can collect multiple of my escortees at once. So they're all in different places. It's interesting. Yeah, if our save / loading from earlier is to be believed, try to. You should come with me. And they're all in different places. Stand back. Yeah, there's gonna be a vampire in there. There's a chance there's a vampire in there.
Defend us, James.
Okay, so you can just literally stake them before they wake up and she stays dead. That's pretty cool. Shit, I need to stop reloading this thing just by habit. Wet sound from stairs. I wonder how much health he has and if there's a way to... I mean, they'll clearly be able to kill him somehow, but... I don't have keys for this, right? Thought it was physics at first, but...
Defend us, James.
I think that was scripted. Just clear my throat while you shoot this thing. Oh well.
Defend us, James.
Working on it. Okay, we have a key to the other side. Wow, he has some ups. Good on you, Doc. So do I have any way of seeing what keys I have? Oh, yes, keys found. East wing, east tower. Okay. We've seen some east tower doors throughout our adventures on this side, so... Yeah, what I don't know, and that's just from... coughing to elicit scare. Kind of worked. Garrison or east tower? Garrison. Is... Because it's not clear what's randomly generated between... I mean, it's clear what is, but it's not clear if... We have clues that infer that the rescuees are randomly located. What's not clear is, are the keys randomly located to the amount that they can be. Like, am I expected... Is there only one way to go through a run of this? Is kind of what I'm getting at. And that's not clear. Don't fall, Doctor. It's like a lift of some kind. Along with some spooky sounds. Thankful he's not like saying suddenly wanting to talk. Yeah, let's take the spooky lift. Excuse me. Doctor. Oh, I can do the old... Freaks out. Oh, this goes up. I thought it would go down. Well, alright then. Yeah, I lost the dock. Wait. Did he just die? Okay. So, that sucks. Let's take him down. Maybe rescue him instead of letting him...
Defend us, James!
I mean, yeah. Random crate. Beautiful. Oh, shortcut. Ooh. We have map shortcuts back to making escorting further people even easier. Let's see what we're doing here. So we're doing the Dark Soulsy thing with the wraparound map design. It's the wrong way, James. So can you help him now? You think? I mean, he's just a little dead. Yeah, I probably shouldn't rub it in. It's like how it's just crosses here, and you're home.
Thanks for rescuing me, James. Now hurry. Go and find the others before we run out of time. Come back here if you're wounded, and I'll help you with the wounds. Here's a little something for that wound.
What is his finger doing? Or his hand doing? Very natural. That's cool though. So yeah, so everyone you bring back, we can infer, gives you an item or a service or some sort of bonus. perhaps causing you to prioritize some other than others based off your needs on the run. One could, you can kind of extrapolate. I think we're gonna call it there. I gotta chew on this a little bit. So we definitely didn't expect to like this at all. Kind of expected it to be kind of a throwaway thing that Steam randomly selected, but there's a lot of things that this game is doing that you have not, that we haven't really seen done well before in terms of the design, in terms of the loop. You know, the loop is not explore the castle, find the boss, kill the boss. It's explore the castle, find members of your family and friends and bring them back to the beginning while finding keys and items and unlocking things that those people can do for you. Clearly there's a right and wrong way to go through and try and save everybody. Or maybe there's not. Maybe you can only save certain people. I don't know. But yeah, this is doing some very cool things. We might have to come back to this at some point and see what actually happens at midnight. And I do like that it's in real time. It's not like game time. You have an hour and I think 15 or 20 in real time to do stuff. So, yeah. Yeah, very surprising. Nosferatu, Wrath of Malachi, for a 2003 game, is doing some unique stuff, and that makes me a little sad now that we didn't hear more about the developer or who they are, or what they're doing now, what their legacy is, because there's some cool ideas here. So, well, that'll do it for our little stream. Surprising little diamond in the rough here that we'll perhaps come back to at some point. Not soon, but definitely on my radar of things to play. So, thanks for watching. Thanks for checking it out. As always, we appreciate everyone hanging out with us as I play, and we hope that I hope that you join me for a future stream in the future. That's where the future streams live, in the future.